think that's when the idea of understanding a long-term view became important. You can't stop people from trying to limit your dreams, but you can stop it from becoming a reality. Your dreams are up to you. I encourage you to always be curious, always seek out things you love, and always work hard once you find it. So with that, I'll let you carry on with your evening. Please know I'm thinking of you, supporting you, and encouraging you always. Yeah, we've actually been hard at work over the last 2 years, focusing on novels. We've been able to create 5 novels, each novel going out a series of 5 books. And we look forward to bringing that to the market within the next couple of years. But you know, the hardest thing for athletes to do is when you start over, you really have to quiet the ego. And you have to begin again. You have to be a learner all over. In playing basketball, the hardest thing to do is to get out of the way of yourself, right? Try to disassociate any sense of ego that you have to be able to perform. And in writing, it feels like you have to get in a deeper connection with yourself and better understand the fears and insecurities and things that may be going on below the surface.
When you're on the journey of success, you have to understand that you must be able to put everything you have into what you want to become. You have to be willing to make sacrifices and make time and go out there and pursue what you truly love. Because so many people are going to claim they want to go out there and be successful, but you have to go out there and outwork everybody. You have to have that mindset, that steely-eyed focus that's going to put you above everybody else, and understand that other people are trying to take this job. Other people are trying to do what you're doing. And the only way you're going to be able to do it instead of them is by focusing and by dedicating an extreme amount of time and energy and realizing that that's really what you want to do. So when you realize that this is something that's truly important, you have to make sure that you fully commit, because once you fully commit, that's when you should put all the energy and resources into trying to become successful, because you don't know what you can do when you decide to focus and truly commit to something, because you've never done it before. You may have claimed that you want to, but when you decide to put years upon your life into something truly incredible as your journey of success, that's when you'll see your true potential. It's going to be an incredibly challenging journey, but it's going to be well worth it in the end, because you're going to see yourself grow and go through so many challenges and circumstances and figure out who you truly are in this grand journey of life, and understand that you are capable of so much more than you were constantly thinking that you can do. So once you put your mind to it and understand who you truly are, that's when it's going to be an absolutely glorious moment.
Imagine you wake up at 3, you train at 4, you go 4 to 6, come home, breakfast, relax, blah, blah, blah. Now you're back at it again, 9 to 11, right? You relax, and now all of a sudden you're back at it again, 2 to 4, and now you're back at it again, 7 to 9. Look how much more training I have done by simply starting at 4.
That competitive nature, the work ethic, and curiosity. Because I asked a lot of questions. Playing with Bryant, I asked him a lot of questions. Eddie Jones, who was great at chasing guards off the screens, and I didn't understand how to do that. I would sit with him before practice, after practice.
Nope, because I've done it thousands of times before. It's like you getting up and doing a monologue. It's like breathing, man. You do it so often, do it so many times that you just do it again. Well, if they don't feel that way, that it means they're not getting enough reps in.
I see.
Because after a while, it's like downloading software, man. Once you download it, it's there. The lesson I cherish the most is how important it is to love what you do. If you love what you do and it's making you happy, all the hard work and perseverance will pay off. I once had a guidance counselor tell me that I shouldn't play basketball.
They were really good about identifying that and bringing players in here that had that competitive streak and getting rid of the ones that did not. If I got to fight to get you in the gym, that's a problem. You want players that are gym rats, players that want to be in the gym, that want to work. And then from there, you build on top of that. But if you're lazy, man, I don't want to talk to you. I want to deal with you. You don't make me feel dumber.
So now you do that, and as the years go on, the separation that you have with your competitors and your peers just grows larger and larger and larger and larger and larger. And by year 5 or 6, doesn't matter what kind of work they do in the summer, they're never going to catch up because they're 5 years behind. Right? So it makes sense to get up and start your day early because you can get more work in. I hopped on Twitter and I didn't know what the hell was going on with Twitter, and I just started throwing stuff out there, being my usual sarcastic self, and I threw out Mamba mentality and it caught on. I was like, oh wait, man, Andy Bernstein's in the Hall of Fame. If you've seen any picture in the NBA that you absolutely love, he took that picture. And this guy is a legend. meaning that, you know, I play to figure things out. I play to learn something, right? Because I think if you play with a fear of failure, or you play with the will to win, or that supersedes your fear of failure, I think it's a weakness either way. Trivial things weren't going to pull my attention. It had to be things weren't going to pull my attention. It had to be things that I had a purpose. I wanted to be one of the best basketball players to ever play. And anything else that was outside of that lane, I didn't have time for.
If you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing for more.